Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. No other club feels like Boca, no ground like the Bombonera. Feel it, see it, hear it. This is what the game means to this legion of followers. Well, if you did just miss it, we are... Oh no, this does not look good.
That's going in strongly.
Played down the flank. Can he latch on to this? Now it's Jackson. Brilliantly cut out. Cannavaro gets it clear. And it's Hernandez. Played it. Up he goes! Marvellous goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Boca Juniors are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. And it's Bale! It's there! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Palmer unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now that's well seen too. Rodri has got himself a free kick. Now it's Mbappe. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Looking for a runner. Nicely weighted ball. Jackson receives it in a good position here. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. He's in a great position here.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to go.
And he's managed to get free. And the ball's come loose here. Raul is there to clear. Jackson. And he's got the beating of his man. Kimmich.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Aims beyond the defence.
Oh, great feat, that.
Mbappe! And that is expertly dealt with. Shot a goal! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Jackson is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Raul. He's going to be disappointed with that. And it's Palmer. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Park Ji-sung. He's having a go. Oh, that was close. The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. He is through here. He's found the way through. He's a sharp little ball here. Aktifkan. And it's Palmer. Rice. Palmer. Picks out. It's Bale! Goal! Boca Juniors! And the comeback is complete. Beautiful. Just beautiful. The joy of the moment.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
Boca Juniors go into the lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Aktifkan. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Boca Juniors heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Now it's Jackson. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Bale, terrific header. That was superb goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Belletti. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he opts to go forward.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Now that looks a decent ball. Looking for options for movement. Aktifkan threads one in.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Out for a throw. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Boca Juniors come roaring back in quite some style. We've got a very different game now. So we reach the halfway point.
Oh, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
Boca Juniors head into the half-time break with a narrow lead, 2-1. And the game has already resumed here. And it's Palmer. Hernandez deals with that comfortably. Raul. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to.
Shoots! Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Azar. Xabi Alonso gets across to intercept that. Looking for the run, and he cuts out the supply. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Palmer. Nice looking ball. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And that is as far as they're going to go. And it's Rice. Rodri. Milan are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
And here's Camavinga. Bastoni cuts out the pass.
La cantidad de espectadores de este partido fue de 44.804.
He's gone forward. Aktifkan. Can he get it through? Cannavaro gets over and intercepts. Rice. Rice running with the ball. Palmer! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Palmer actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Oh, well played. And now they can spring out of defence. Well timed, excellent interception. Baresi. It's Kimmich. Palmer. Rodri. Played out wide. Oh, well played. He got back really well. Jackson proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
It's a searching pass. Can he get onto this? And it's Belletti. There's the delivery.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Rodri. Pass is coming off in quick succession here.
Bale really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
He won't be happy with that one. Knocks it into space.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And he's in on goal. Ambitious ball here. And he was quick to react. Now, can they get him away? Palmer. Azar.
This is the time you need that pace.
Rodri. Thinks about the shot. Oh, there's a probing ball. Always onto this. Mbappe and the shot! They want to be quick to recover this. That's really well cleared. Bastoni. Very much into the last knockings. Park Ji-sung. Oh, that's wonderful alertness.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Cambio en Boca Juniors. Número 10. Número 18. Número 19.
Rodri.
Entran número 8.
Mbappe.
Número 9. Número
1 minute to add according to the board.
Un minuto al tiempo
And it's
reglamentario.
Neymar. Look at this big chance! Goal! And surely that does it! Perfect time, decisive strike. And that's it. Boca Juniors have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like this. Admirable, enjoyable, and look how they reacted to that initial setback.
Se esperan demoras de tránsito
Well,
después
from
del
behind,
silbato
Jim,
final.
that is some win, isn't it?
This has been a very composed response when trailing. There was no sense of anxiety, just a belief to stick to
the scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. No other club feels like Boca, no ground like the Bombonera. Feel it, see it, hear it. This is what the game means to this legion of followers. As you can see, we've already started here. And here's Bale. Lovely ball and a real chance now. Oh, good spread. Kimmich's cross. Out of play for a goal kick. The most accurate pass. Bale. And a chance! He's delivered all right!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. It's Park Ji-sung. Kimmich. Now it's Rice. That's the throw. Kimmich. Hit into the middle.
Boca Juniors really are making good use of that right-hand side. The light is very much the colour green. Kimmich.
Palmer! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Odo. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. And it's Guardiola. To Barella. And it's Messi. And this is Batistuta. Palmer. And this is Azar. Rodri. Camavinga. And here's Azar. And this is Bale. Bale touches it back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
Hazard unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Timber. And it's Palmer. Well, that is one way to stop him. Boca Juniors are enjoying a good spell right now and leading. Oh, the touch is just too thick. Could really have done without that.
Oh, what a dampener that was, just when we were hoping he'd turn up the heat.
Rodri. Park Ji-sung. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Palmer. Has a look and plays it forward. Back into the middle, and it's Palmer. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Ajax look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Well, that looks a decent ball. Great chance! And it's in! Ajax are level. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
He's in a great position. Mbappe! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Baresi. Kimmich. Here's Rodri. Now it's Hazard. Guardiola producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Messi. Now it's Mbappe. Goes down, but nothing given. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Palmer. He's in a good position here. Isco. Looking to play him in. That's been slipped through. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Baresi makes the interception.
Se agregará un minuto al
Aquí
tiempo
son
reglamentario.
Boca Juniors looking to pass their way through. Adams gets across to intercept that. And the referee brings the first half to a close. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. That's the second half started. So both teams emerge the same as they were before the break. Isco. And they've got a throw. Isco's cross. Terrific header. Didn't quite get enough on that.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Se está realizando un cambio.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, he can certainly make his side a lot more unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass and a tricky one at that.
He's had it taken off him. Neither of these two want to come off second best. We expected better, and so did he. Now it's Bale. And he's away. And that is expertly dealt with.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Kamavinga. And it's Rice. Palmer. Chance for a shot! Goal! Boca Juniors! And they get themselves in front!
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
Boca Juniors get themselves into the lead. And the counter is on. And this is Messi. There's the shot! It's a goal! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they...
Gets his head on it! Goal! Boca Juniors! Into the lead once more. It was wonderfully efficient.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehand behind that one.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Now it's Bale. Rice has it in a wide position. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Rice. Sung, and it's Camavinga. Palmer. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? No foul, says the referee.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Messi showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And it's Palmer. Barella. Nakata. Passing is crisp and sharp. Nakata. Messi. Crunching tackle.
Ajax really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly. Ajax really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
That's a lovely, neat pass. Sung. And here's Azar. Strokes it back. Batistuta. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Aims beyond it. Oh, shooting chance! They want to be quick to recover this. Mbappe. Now it's Batistuta. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, well measured. And this is Messi. Big chance! It's in! Again, we are level. What a contest!
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage, fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more.
Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
Chance! Goal! Boca Juniors! And again they hit the front. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Haaland demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it.
Goes for a shot! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Really well taken goal. And surely that clinches it. There really is no way back now. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
And now he has two. Two up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
Neymar. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. And it's Neymar. And he's been shifted off it. Batistuta. He's going to be disappointed with that. And time is up. Well, don't you just love it when a plan comes together? Victory never in doubt in the mind of the mastermind in all of this. A solid win, which will be welcomed all round. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. Boca Juniors do have the look of a team with genuine ambition. Already on the cusp of promotion, they are looking to make a statement here. We are more than ready. No other club feels like Boca, no ground like the Bombonera. Feel it, see it, hear it. This is what the game means to this legion of followers. And already we're underway here. Boca Juniors come into this game needing something. To fall short here would impact horribly on their future, immediate and beyond. Boca Juniors looking to pass their way through. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Now it's Azar. No, that's been intercepted. Bale, playing game number 100 for his current employers.
Yeah, this is the first big landmark he'll hit, Peter, so I'm not sure he sees any real significance in it, but to me, it's a foundation that can only stand him in good stead for the remainder of his career.
And this is Bale. It's Azar! He's delivered all right!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes. Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, Peter, this now poses the question of stick or twist. Do they immediately go for another one, or sit back and wait patiently for the opportunity to break?
Mohamed Salah. That'll be a corner. And we have our very first corner. Oh, smashing header! Cannavaro getting this one clear. Boca Juniors have the chance to go the other way. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Cannavaro. Camavinga. Piqué attempts a clearance. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Corner. Bellingham Bellingham clears it away. And now they can spring out of defence. Boca Juniors are very much in charge here, dominating possession and a goal to the good. Passing is crisp and sharp. It's a sharp pass. Oh, they could break here. And that's put paid to a promising move. Now it's Hazard. Parkjuice hits a shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Park Ji-sung is offering a right smile there.
Boca Juniors have their second corner now. Rice receives it in a chance to shoot. It's in! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Rice demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Boca Juniors are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and...
Bell! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Boca Juniors have their third corner. And that has been cleared. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, that's a key interception. Hazard, little pass back. He's well positioned here. Strokes it back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
The ball has bounced loose now. And here's Hazard. Passing nice and neat. He's going to be disappointed with that. Batistuta just eases him off the ball. Bale proving dependable as ever. Another terrific day at the office for him.
Well, not only can a player of such high caliber show the imagination to set up a goal, but he can also produce when the pressure's on to deliver a big moment. This guy was born to create.
Tries to pass it through. Closing in on goal. Palmer. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Boca Juniors clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted. I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Can he get on the end of this? And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Looking for options for movement. Oh, played right into his path. And he's there to get it away. Palmer.
Se van a jugar 2 minutos de compensación.
Cute ball now. How can he reach it? And he's taking no chances there. This possibly the last play of the half. Makalele is there and he can get that clear. There's the whistle for half-time. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Boca Juniors ahead 2-0 and they are looking good. And we're underway again. And it's Batistuta. Delicate chip through. That's been cut out, well played. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Rice. Bale has created one goal already. PK. Now it's Batistuta. Batistuta. Bellingham. Pass is just off target. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Played with finesse. And it's Kimmich. Lovely pass, but can he get there? De Bruyne. It's Hazard! And a terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Baresi tries to clear. Palmer. Wriggles his way through. And this is Batistuta! Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
He's never the type to turn down a challenge, is he?
Salah. Batistuta. No, he's not getting his way this time. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. De Bruyne ready to try one. Looking here to alter the direction of the game. De Bruyne! Early stages of the second half, and still two between them.
La cantidad de
Whatever
espectadores
he
de
had
este
in mind,
partido
that was
fue de
not it.
45.996.
Makalele. No way through. Park Ji-sung for Palmer. Rodri. Makalele. And it's Bellingham. And it's Hazard. And he was alert to it. Hazard aims beyond the defence.
This is the time you need that pace.
Pass somewhat off target. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Cannavaro. Nice sequence of passes this. And it's Rice. Palmer. That's Park Ji-sung. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Now it's Bale. Knocks it into space. Park Ji-sung. Played in by... He rises! Oh, he has stuck it into his own net!
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
Lo reemplazará
Boca Juniors got some help from Lady Luck there. They all count. Just a quarter of an hour to play. That's been slipped through, and he's managed to get free. Tries a shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! Players ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian. They forced the error and extracted the... And that's it. So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.
Señoras y señores, nos enorgullece informarles que los programas del día de hoy están disponibles en los puestos al lado de las zonas de acceso del estadio. Seguramente serán un buen recuerdo.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, I think it's hard to find players who can really test this guy, Pavar. He's had a remarkable ascent to the top, but then again, he has outstanding qualities. Very consistent, cool under pressure, and against the toughest of opponents, he stays strong.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. Boca Juniors have gone with what looks like an orthodox 4-4-2, Jim.
I think it gets a terrible raw deal these days. It's deemed old-fashioned, outdated, but in truth, with the right personnel, it works just as well as any other system or formation. Success can still be had with it, and teams are still winning big trophies with exactly this setup.
And we're underway. It's Park Ji-sung. This looks promising. He's picked his way through. Tries to play it. Shoots! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
An early launch, just as they wanted, just as they hoped it. That's an excellent interception. Azar. Park Ji-sung.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Threads one in. So, what can they make of this? Baselli. Passing is crisp and sharp. Azar could move up a gear here, and he's worked it through. And this is Neymar. Incredible spell. They are flying.
Gol de Boca Juniors, convertido en el minuto 12. Número 10.
So that's two now without reply.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Boca Juniors are already cruising here. 2-0, a fabulous start. Out towards the flank.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And that's been won straight back. Hoisted in. And that has been cleared. Palmer.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Nice bit of skill, and he's away. And it's Baselli. And it's made its way to him. Goes for a shot! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Headed upfield. Strokes it back. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Baselli knocks it out wide. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. It's come to nothing. Baselli, over to the left. Barreca, early ball. Defending of the desperate variety. Hazard, who's set up one goal so far. And he's forced to go back. And it's De Bruyne. Bellanova. Strong challenge, that could leave a mark. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And this is Neymar. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Now, can they... He's having a shot! That is decidedly lacking.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Pavard. And that's put paid to a promising move. Played out wide. Very nicely done. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Bellanova. Now Neymar. And it's Bellanova. De Bruyne. Park Ji-sung. Good driving run. And a chance! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Well, I'm glad he took the opportunity to run with the ball when the chance came about. That's the kind of positive thinking they need right now.
Well, that pass isn't the best. That's Park Ji-sung. Carlos Augusto picks it up out wide. And we've reached half-time. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, Peter, at 2-0, you're faced with the choice of just trying to see the match out or forcing the issue even further. I'd always be inclined to go for the latter, go for a third, especially with a full half of football still to play.
Boca Juniors ahead 2-0, and they are looking good.
Y aquí están. Den la bienvenida a los jugadores.
Here we go again then. No reported change to either side during the break. There's a sharp little ball here. That is lovely. Cross goes in there. Pavard gets it clear. Referee's given a throw. Marcelli. Barreca. And it's Baselli. Pass somewhat off target. Looking for options for movement. Now this could be a chance. Neymar. For Palmer. Now it's De Bruyne. And that's been intercepted. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Here comes the cross. And the keeper beats it away. De Bruyne. Boca Juniors with this handy-looking 2-0 lead. They are looking comfortable. Hazard, while facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup.
La cantidad de espectadores
Quarter of an hour into the second half.
fue de 44.070.
That's been cut out, well played. Hazard.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Now that looks a decent ball.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really...
Shapes to shoot! Now he's off and running. Palmer. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. He's found a way through. Oh, this looks sharp. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Stood up well to him there.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And it's De Bruyne. And this is Hazard. Oh, well measured. Can he finish? And it's there! And the lead is extended still further. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get press from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
A case now of complete control. Barreca. Skims one in.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Couple of changes then in quick succession.
Se va a realizar un cambio.
Cross to the back post. Baresi getting this one clear. Looking for the run. De Bruyne. He's in a great position. It's Hazard! No, not quite.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Now it's Papu Gomez.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Park Ji-sung. Oh, that's a key interception. Has a look and plays it forward. Tries a measured ball. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. It's Park Ji-sung. Oh, that's well spotted. Park Ji-sung. And here's Hazard. Now it's Neymar. Oh, nice touch.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Just 5 minutes left. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh, he refuses to take the bait. And this is Neymar.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And it's Neymar. Looking to play him in. It's a good-looking delivery. No, again, there's no way through. De Bruyne. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Oh, this is a side which is purring. Picture perfect to win. They will... Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. It appears to be a 4-4-2 formation, Jim.
Reminders of a golden era in English football, I should add. And it continues to hold its place in the modern game. Playing a second striker runs the risk of being outnumbered in midfield, of course. So with the wider pairing and fullbacks, plenty of running has to be part of their play. And of course, the right service into the box.
question, who do you reckon is pivotal?
I see this guy Pavard as one of the best right backs in the world, although he always states his desire to play in a more central position, especially when it comes to carrying the ball forward. He's extremely adept, and let's see how well he links up with players ahead of him, Peter. He's very smart. Keep an eye on him at times.
Okay, interesting. And here's Neymar. Little pass back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
And the pass is intercepted. Pavard. Looking for a runner. Cleared without hesitation. It is early, but the game hasn't yet sparked into life. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Knocks it out wide. Azar. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Well, they're labouring their way towards the opposition goal here, Peter, and this needs a much livelier solution.
Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition.
Well, neither defence has had a wake-up call yet, because neither attack has turned up.
Well-timed, excellent interception. Neymar. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And he's had it nicked away. Oh, the movement is slick. The speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Stood up well to him there.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
De Bruyne. And it's Palmer. Hazard. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Park Ji-sung wins the duel this time. Pavard. That's Park Ji-sung. And it's Azar. Carlos Augusto. Azar. He is through here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. That has been slung wide. Knocks it into space. And across it goes. Cannavaro is there to clear. Azar. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Now it's Neymar. Hazard. And a goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. It's a Promising position. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Hazard with the clearance. And the first half is done. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, there's no way to disguise the fact that they've been poor. Not a single shot on goal tells you all you need to know, Peter. Everything seems a little hurried to me, a little rushed, panicked even at times.
So they head in no further forward. The score here still 0-0. And we're off again.
Boca Juniors really are going to need to improve in a hurry if they don't want to fall behind here. Upping the intensity and the tempo will be their starting point.
Well read, nice interception. Park Ji-sung.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Neymar. It's Neymar! It's out for a goal kick. A poorly directed kick from the keeper. He's given it away. Carlos Augusto. Lovely passing, lovely movement as well. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Up towards the hour mark and still no goals.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Looking to play him in. Oh, good take in a good area. Gets good distance on it. Bellanova drives forward on the overlap. Very few chances to talk of, Jim. Defences, it seems, on top here.
Yeah, I think it's a scoreline in keeping with what we've seen up to this point. Combined attempts at goal aren't high in numbers, and we could do with something to spark this contest into life.
Oh, good-looking ball. Goes to finish! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 14.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range.
Bellanova. No, it's come to nothing. And it's Palmer. And here's Neymar. Played out wide. Palmer is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Can he get it through? And the shot! Pressing high and with purpose.
Boca Juniors are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
Palmer receives it in a good position here. Now, can they get him away? The ball goes in. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Can he get on the end of this? Lovely pass, but can he get there? It'll be a throw-in. That's tidy. Looking here to chip it through. And that has been cleared. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped. Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
And he's cut it out. Boca Juniors are repeatedly frustrated here in the face of this rearguard. Time is getting away from them. Pavard proves too strong. Nicely weighted ball. That is good strength. Looking for the run. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Numero 28. Lasciano il campo per il numero 7. Il numero 27. Attenzione, un cambio.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
And the shot! Fantastic save, Ter Stegen.
2 minuti di recupero.
De Bruyne. It's Park Ji-suk. Hazard.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And it's De Bruyne. Well seen. And that will be it. So we finish as we started. Try as they might, neither was able to break through. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Boca Juniors may have approached this game as a probable win, Peter, and didn't address the basics properly that may have achieved it.
My thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.
Signore e signori, vi informiamo che la radiocronaca dell'incontro è trasmessa sulle frequenze della radio ufficiale del club.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Begley.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
This place is rocking, menacing, intimidating, almost primal, beyond description really. This is just another ordinary day, though, in the life of the Boca Nation. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim, what is in today's show?
Well, plenty, we hope, Peter. Being the kind of player who likes to take it upon himself to win, whether it's his vision and creativity or being more direct in providing a threat up front, we're bound to see something special, I hope.
Because we always have in the past.
Indeed.
We're on the way. Now it's Neymar. Now this could be a chance. Gives it back. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Played out wide. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. That is good strength. Goal!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Convertido en el minuto 6. Número 19.
Boca Juniors gain their reward with an early goal. Ruggeri. It's a promising position. The ball goes in, and the keeper beats it away. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Carlos Augusto. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. For Palmer. Out towards the flank. Not the most accurate pass. Pavard. And they can counter here. Neymar. Now there's a Song! And that has been clubbed away. Played back. Passing is crisp and sharp. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him. It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
There they go, hunting in packs. And that pass just didn't quite work. He has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Strokes it back. Neymar. Approaching the half-hour mark. Oh, such a clever touch. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Now, what about a counter-attack?
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Oh, it just needed a better touch, and you could see his annoyance.
Pity that, because it had a decent chance of progressing.
That is ended up in no man's land. Pavard. It's Park Ji-sung.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Nice interception, well timed.
Welcome to modern football. You get hounded by everyone. Boca Juniors can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
And this is Neymar. De Bruyne. And the finish! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Boca Juniors really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Ruggieri. Now it's Hazard. He's through, now is he in? Oh, good spread. Ruggieri.
Se agregará un minuto al tiempo reglamentario.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
Boca Juniors are 1-0 up at half-time, and it's all to play for.
Aquí están ambos equipos preparados.
Here we go again then.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
It'll be It's clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And we're not going to make any further progress now. And it's De Bruyne. Palmer has a look and plays it forward. The referee's awarded a free kick. Carlos Augusto chooses to go back. That has not gone well. Neymar! Denied by an instinctive save.
Neymar actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Being still separated by the game's only goal. Back to the keeper it goes.
Juniors have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
Gets into some space. That's good play. Cleared away. They've played it short.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
And that's another good win of the ball. Nicely aimed pass. Can he spark a counter here? Oh, good-looking ball. Always onto this. Great chance! Goal! And this is getting better and better. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
Boca Juniors are doing very nicely, thank you.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Se va a realizar un cambio.
Park Ji-sung. Pavard. Baresi. Cannavaro. Spread out to the left. Now the delivery. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Boca Juniors do have a chance to counter here. De Bruyne being hunted in packs.
Well, they've got to deny him time and space, and that's one way of ensuring it.
And this is Hazard. And the shot! And it's there! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, at one stage, he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Neymar proving dependable. He rises! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And it's made its way to him, looking to play him in.
This is the time you need that pace.
Nicely worked. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Just 5 minutes left. Played towards the other side. Boca Juniors clearly now in lead preservation mode. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
Cambio en Boca Juniors. Número 10. Entrará al campo. Número 7.
And that is as far as they're going to go.
Se agregarán
He's
3
in
minutos
plenty of
al
space
tiempo
here.
reglamentario.
Oh, outsmarting him this time. Sung and Azar. Boca Juniors are looking to break at pace. Great defending, strong and determined. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Boca Juniors really have hit the heights. A tour de force that has left their opponents reeling. And that is what tends to happen when they do their thing. Azar picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. Your reflections then, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Well, it looks like a great chance! This time, surely! Goal! Boca Juniors! Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Passing is crisp and sharp. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
That pass isn't the best. Played over over towards the opposite flank. Kalulu. And it's Locatelli. And it's Conceição. João Neves, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. That has ended up in no man's land. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Bremer. João Mario. Now Thuram. And it's Locatelli. Kalulu. Locatelli. Oh, that's sweet, almost telepathic. João Mario. Shot, surely! Oh, that was no routine save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
Hey, you make it sound so simple. It's a sharp pass. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, he's onto this. And that's put paid to a promising move. Kelly. And João Mario. And it's Locatelli. Kalulu. And Locatelli. Thuram. That has been slung wide. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Palmer. Here's Rodri. João Neves. Rice. João Mario. And it's Locatelli. And it's Mario. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Thuram. Yildiz. He's had a shot! He'll try to keep this alive. He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
Kalulu. And it's Thuram. Now it's Conceição. Thuram. Oh, he's been caught napping. This looks promising. In once more.
Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste.
Saliba.
Boca Juniors can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
It's a nicely shaped ball. That has been knocked clear. Nice try, but he wasn't buying it. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Kalulu. Bremer. Now Kelly. Yildiz. Here's Locatelli. And it's Thuram. Kalulu. And Locatelli. Played out wide. João Mario. Thuram. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Goes for a shot!
Se agregará un minuto al
Good
tiempo
attempt,
reglamentario.
just the wrong outcome. Chance here to counter. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first
Aquí
half.
están los
They've got the
jugadores.
lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Boca Juniors have played well here, and they have the all-important lead. It's 1-0. And we are already promptly back underway.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Bale! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Bremer. And it's Locatelli. Kalulu. Rodri kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Saliba. Rice. João Neves. Rice. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Chance for a shot! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And now they can spring out of defence. João Mario. Now Turan. Still just a single goal between the sides. There they go, hunting in packs. Foot in. Palmer. And it's Neves.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Rodri. Alexander-Arnold.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Kelly did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
La cantidad de espectadores de este partido fue de 44.804.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got.
Turan.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's David, over to the left. Saliba. Cannavaro. Decent progress down the left. João Neves. Aims beyond the defence. Some are shouting for a corner, but the referee says goal kick. So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, I think his job here, Peter, is going to be to reinvigorate that attack. Just change the rhythm up front.
Turan. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. McKennie. Yildiz. And it's Turan. Well, that looks a decent ball. Oh, there's a probing ball. Now it's Bale. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He is through here. Drives it in. Half an hour gone in the second half. João Mario. Yildiz. Locatelli. Now it's David. Palmer getting this one clear. And here's Yildiz.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Cross into the box. Oh, what a climb! And again! It's there! 2 up now, and they are cruising. He don't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Boca Juniors are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that two-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
Boca Juniors have time on their side now, as well as a 2-goal lead. It is just about done. Tries to pass it through. This might spell danger. Oh, look at this. Can he finish? Yes! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Palmer demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
A case now of complete control.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Milik. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Can he get it through? Oh, super ball. It is a corner.
Cambio en Boca Juniors. Número 10. Número 2. Entran número 8. Número 5.
And he gets rid in a hurry. And that will be it. This is a side which is purring, picture perfect, a win they will relish, having pulverised what was put in front of them. It was a pulsating performance. Mbappe voted man of the match, and deservedly so. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfect.
Well, nothing beats the feeling of getting promoted. The hard work already done, the team can set out to enjoy this game and bask in the adulation of their adoring fans. No other club feels like Boca, no ground like the Bombonera. Feel it, see it, hear it. This is what the game means to this legion of followers. The action has already started. Look at the space here. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim, what is in today's show?
Well, plenty, we hope, Peter. Being the kind of player who likes to take it upon himself to win, whether it's his vision and creativity or being more direct in providing a threat up front, we're bound to see something special, I hope.
Palmer! Decent enough try.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Being shifted off it. Sung. It's a searching pass. And they're not going to make any further progress now. De Bruyne. Rodri gets a foot in here. Tries to play it through.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
He's got full. Goal! Boca Juniors! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. And here's Bale. Palmer. Now that's well seen too. Now it's Neymar. Oh, that's fabulous. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Rice. That pass has been well intercepted. And here's Messi. And here's De Bruyne.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Foot in. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Knocks it into space. Neymar. Lazio have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do. Lazio with the corner. They're first. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Boca Juniors are looking to go forward now. Oh, that's clever. And a chance! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Oh, the pass was sublime. The finish was substandard. What a disappointment.
A poorly directed kick from the keeper. He's given it away. Aims beyond the defence. Has crossed into the middle. De Bruyne. And Song! They've got to be quick to recover this. Oh, what has happened here? Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Boca Juniors are seeing a lot of the ball and have a 1-0 lead to show for it. Rice played out wide. That's a little off target. Minutes gone. And here's Mbappe. Cafu. De Bruyne. And that's a good ball. Shoots! They've scored! themselves right back into it.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here. Oh, what a lovely exchange, Peter. I mean, he did the give and go, and that's just a lovely return ball. The weight of it was absolute perfection.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
And that is a little undercooked. This looks promising. He's beaten the last man. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Incoming delivery.
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now it's Mbappe. He has a look up.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
The most accurate pass.
Rice.
He's going to be disappointed with that. And here's Mbappe. Now it's Messi. He saw the danger and he went crashing in.
Se agregará un minuto
Well,
al
that
tiempo
defending is
reglamentario.
unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. And the finish! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And the shot! And he's done it! A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
And we've reached half-time. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. And the shot! He's got away with one there.
Rice.
And it's Palmer. Cafu spots it and intercepts. Kimmich. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Now it's Hazard. He's a sharp little ball here. Now it's Hazard. Hazard. Shot, surely! And yes, it's there! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, this is nothing less than they deserve, Peter. They're in the driving seat now.
And he's picked out the run. It's a promising position. It's out for a goal kick. Camavinga picks it up from the goal kick.
Rice.
That has not gone well. Good ball, good take.
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
La cantidad de
Cafu.
espectadores de este partido
Almost an
fue de
hour gone.
44.800
Can he
votos.
spark a counter here? Played with finesse. Mbappe gets flagged offside. Rice. Valverde with a definite foul there.
Kimmich really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Tries a shot! Sticks it away! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Shot a goal!
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value...
Oh, what a miss! And the shots! They've done it! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, there's only one team in it at the moment, and the question is, will they be happy to sit on this?
Sung. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare. Can he finish? Chooses to go back. And it's Rice. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Palmer. And this is Bale. Kimmich. Somewhat off target. Rodri. Rice. And the pass is intercepted. Can he get on the end of this? Now it's Neymar. He has found the way through. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it.
Se va a realizar un cambio.
This looks like a more than decent chance to strike. Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Messi is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Baresi. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Rice. And it's Bernardo Silva. De Bruyne. Now it's Haaland. Oh, that's nice. And this is Owen. De Bruyne really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Takes a shot! He has done it! Late drama, late goal! This will be one frantic ending! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Haaland demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Lazio give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, who's under pressure now? It's going to require some inspired defending to stop this lot. If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
No, he's just misjudged that one. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Boca Juniors have emerged victorious in this match of thrills. The odd goal ultimately proving the difference. Azar voted man of the match, and deservedly so. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Boca Juniors definitely came out on top simply because they were allowed to march through the middle. Something they jumped onto nice and early and continuously exploited.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all.